Rajesh?
Yeah, all these things I'll share.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Ashwin, and then
Master.
Worker.
Okay. Oh, master is already done. Okay.
Oh, sorry,
I thought.
It's master. Okay. So now let's store this. Let's set up a cluster. So now, how we are setting up the cluster? So this cluster I'm setting the Kubernetes version 1.22. Okay. Now for certification purpose, we need 1.23. Okay.
Okay.
So there is one session which we have, right, in which we have to upgrade from one version to another version. Okay.
Right.
So today, first half, maybe some other time also, some more time, we'll try 1.22, and after that we'll get into the 1.23. So here 1.22 and 1.23. So let's get started. So now I'm not using the CRI as a Docker. I'll use a containerd. Okay. Containerd, which is supported for the both 1.22 and 1.23.
23. Okay.
So let's get started. So this is my master machine. I'll share with you all the details. So let me show you the demo first. So how do we set it up? So first let me log into this machine.
So right now your system is exposed to the internet, so someone can try to hack into that, right?
My system?
No, I mean the servers that you just spun up, right?
So these servers, if they have the keys for that, what I'm
your key,
then they can, of course, they can get it. But
okay, not otherwise.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So SSH and username is Ubuntu at the rate of this one.
Right.
Done. So what happened? Okay, my bad. I have not given the key. So keys is at here.
-I you have to give the key.
I'll just copy the key and store at this folder. And from here only I will try. So I'm using the PEM file. You can convert it to PPK also with the putty, but I'm not comfortable with the putty purchase.
Okay.
So SSH-I and Ubuntu at the rate of this is the machine. Okay. Now, this is the machine. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you one script. I'm going to share with you one script which will call configure 1.22. So that script is lying here. So now if you see that here in this, if you search how to set up a cluster, so you'll find, see, setting up a cluster using Kube manual way in RHEL and CentOS. You can follow this. Okay, this is one. If you want to do in the Ubuntu 16 using Kube, you can follow this.
Okay.
And Kubernetes.
So ours is Ubuntu 20, right?
Yeah. So Kubernetes cluster. If you want to set up 1.22, so you can follow this. If you want to set up 1.23, you can follow this. So we will use that throughout this session, all this tutorial. Okay. So I think you already did the CKS. You must be mastered in this. So that's not a problem. So this is the source code. Okay, what I'm doing right now, 1.229. I can discuss. After some time, once we play with this, upgrade will do to 1.23. Okay, that is the objective of the certifications. So this is the
Yeah.
source code. You have it here. This is the source code. Now these are the script which we have, which we need to uh, run this. So this script
Okay.
you'll need to run in master, and this script you need to run in worker. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
just go through this script and let's understand a little bit of it. So
Yeah. Sure.
here, this script has been taken from Kube. Okay, so I think you
Okay.
know that how this certification environment will be there. So you are allowed to only access the official documents. So
Right. Right.
please practice that with official documents only. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is for just for the training purpose. So we should not lose time here and there. Okay,
Sure.
so here this is for Ubuntu 20.4. Okay, and Kubernetes version 1.22. Now here we are updating it, installing some of the prerequisite and all. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then this is important. I think you know that here. So app should be disabled for
Mm-hmm.
kubelet,
Mm-hmm.
correct? So
Yeah.
otherwise it will not work. Now this is not needed actually because it's a fresh server, but there's no harm in it. That means if you have an
Mm-hmm.
older version of this utility and some things, if you have some setup already done, so this command will remove that and uninstall all the utility and clean this. Basically cleaning, you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not important in our server, but it's okay. Now installing the podman, this is here, installing some of the packages for here. Now, if you look at this, these are the packages which we are installing. Now, version 20. Now, containerd we are configuring here. No, sorry. Yeah, we are configuring here. So we are
Mm-hmm.
using not a Docker, we are using containerd.
Container D. Right.
Now, this, I hope you remember this error. At least this error you remember, right? So you used to get it that while setting up the Kubernetes cluster. So initially only, without, we don't want to see the error, so we are adding
Mm-hmm.
all this required information. Okay,
Right.
then here we are configuring the continuity. Okay, little bit of it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
plugins and all whatever is required for the here uh, tl uses the container d as a default, so we are setting up that one also. Here we are informing kubelet, hey kubelet, use the container d as a CRI, container runtime environment. Start
Okay. Okay.
starting the all the services required, and here
Mm-hmm.
this is the magical command, you know that, correct me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is the version, ignoring the flight because of CPU check, I don't want to get it done. And this is for the this is for the which network, any idea? This
This
is
is
for
for the pod
Cali,
network.
Calico, yeah, pod network,
Calico. Okay.
but this
Hmm.
we are setting for the Calico. Okay, so
Right.
Calico
Okay.
required some.
So all our pods will be in this range, right?
Yeah,
Like
this range. Because if you don't give, it will take the 10.x range, which Calico is having some problem with. Okay.
okay.
So we are setting the CIDR for the pod. There's a three kind of network, you know that, right? Pod network, service network, cluster network, and then node network, correct? Service network means cluster network. So here I'm talking setting the pod network. Now, after that, this command and all, you know that. Okay. And
Mhm.
finally, this is the CNI Calico. Calico.yaml. Blindly you can run this. Okay.
Mhm.
And finally, just this you can ignore it for time being, not needed, because it's a backup. I think you might have done the etcd backup using the etcd ctl, right? So
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so it's just installation of that, and
Mm.
here
But that's needed, right? The
this one,
ETCD. Yeah.
yeah, that
Mm.
utility is needed, but
Mm.
because of setting the clusters, we don't need to get into too much. And then
Okay.
here
Okay.
you will have a token which you can use for the worker. Got it? Have you understood? Hello, I'm audible, right? Hello, Ashwin, I'm audible.
What is
Same thing, what you said.
what is the correction?
Yeah.
It's
So
coming up.
yeah. So just for correction, if you're not running this code, then you have to modify the code and add the first line, which is here, bin bash. Okay. So I'll modify the code
It's
right away.
still coming up.
You're not able to
Okay.
see my screen?
Now I can. Now I can. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said it's the same issues. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
using the
Mm-hmm.
that this way,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let's
Sure,
see
sure.
that.
Okay.
It'll take 5 to 7 minutes to
Okay.
get it all done.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
just have
Okay.
a pause for
So
this.
meanwhile, shall I also run I see a screen?
Okay. So after running all the commands, I have this join command, which is the end results of it. This is mine. Okay. So here I'm copying. This is mine. This is Rajesh one. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will also validate that cluster is running or not. So kubectl get nodes, and you see it's ready. Everything is done.
Mm-hmm.
1.22 and good to go. Okay, so I'll give you, let's say 10 minutes to 15 minutes to get it through all this script and create the master. And after that, we'll set up the cluster also. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to share my screen or I'll just
no problem. You can do
see?
offline also. That's not.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So, did you get a notes allocation in the chat window?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
I'm working on
good.
it.
Yeah. So, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, for CK, I don't recall if we had to actually create clusters, but it's good to understand this.
Which one?
But yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, I see. For CKA, I don't. No, no. For CKA, Kubernetes administrator, I don't recall if I had to create a cluster. So I have not done that before. But
No, no, no. For CKA only
it's
you
good
need to set up a
to
cluster.
understand.
Not for
Okay,
CKA only you need to set up a
not
cluster.
CKS.
CKS you don't need to set up a
Okay,
cluster.
okay, yeah, okay. Because the whatever practice I went through, uh, it already has the uh, cluster provided to you, right? So I did the upgrade as part of CKA.
Three
But anyway,
clusters
yeah,
will
it's
be
good
given.
to. I'm saying it's good to have that experience and understand.
Yeah.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so now what we'll do?
Okay. Yeah, I see your screen.
Now what we'll do? We'll
Yeah.
follow the same
So,
activity for
hmm,
worker.
work
So
on.
it may be repetitive, but it will
Okay.
just take few minutes. So let's get it done and let me record this also.
Sure. I should wait for the master to be or the control node to be completed before I can run the
Yeah,
worker, I guess.
yeah,
Right?
and make sure that you are copying
Okay.
that this what is it? The
Command that in the
agent
end.
token, else will be a problem. Okay, so
Okay.
now what we did this, go to and
Just a question, Rajesh, to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this case, we are setting up one master,
Mhm.
but if we need to, suppose if we set up
Your
a
Ashwini,
cluster of three master, I mean,
I don't know your
is it breaking?
problem is from my side or your side, but your voice is badly breaking.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Okay, so what I'm doing, uh, downloading this file, and this is the worker file. Okay, so are you there, Ashwin? Right? So
No, so what I was saying, by the way, this is completed. The master node is completed. What I was saying was, in this example, in this time, we did just one master. But I was, suppose if I have to install on three
Mhm.
uh, master nodes, then I'll follow the similar approach, or
no. This is a setting. This script will only set up the one master.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
one
okay,
master. Now let's say
okay.
if you want to set up a multiple master, then
Correct.
little bit of additional steps need to be performed. So I'll share with you some guide for it.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
So that will be separate. Yeah. So now
Okay,
if you
okay.
see that this is a for setting up the worker. The same thing we
Yeah.
are doing.
Okay.
This is for the 20.x version. All the prerequisite we are installing it, removing the package podman, installing the packages, and container D. And this is a configuration for the container D. Is informing the kubelet to use the container D, and some starting the services. Now this cleaning up and all, it's okay. But after this, you have to run the command which I copied. So this is just
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's, I already did download the file here and
Mm-hmm.
chmod 755. And after that, I will just run this file. So right now, this is a worker machine, remember? So I'm doing it.
Okay. So you did not update the script, but after it is installed, then you will run that script manually, right?
So manually, because we got this information later on, right? So this will,
Correct. Correct. Sure.
so it will take 3 to 4 minutes at max to get it done. In AWS, all this thing will be faster. If you do the same thing in your VM, probably it will take 10 to 12 minutes.
Uh, are you installing on my system, or
Am I? Wait a
I
second.
think so. I think so.
Just hold on, hold on. I think by
Uh,
mistake I used your machine. So let's do one thing. Let's,
no problem. I will. Shall I install on yours?
yeah, I'll
Uh,
give it to you mine. So this is mine right now. This is my master,
okay.
and this
Yeah.
is a worker, and I'll give you yours. So This is the one. So this is the worker which is now yours. Okay. Now
No. I mean, we can still continue the same. You don't need to change it, right?
no,
We
I'm not
just
changing. I'm not changing. Just relabeling it.
okay. Okay. So we exchanged the worker.
That's all.
Okay. I will, because I was, when I downloaded, I already saw that file there, so that's why I downloaded. So I should log into that other one, right? Your worker. If you can give the IP. I think it is there already. Yeah. Maybe if you can share that IP.
Yeah. I'm sharing with you the chat.
Okay.
So I think it should have been done. Okay. So now you see my screen just for
Yeah.
few
Mhm.
minutes. So
Yeah.
you see that everything is done, and this command which I have stored for myself, I'm going to run it. This is my command.
Okay.
And done. Now just wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
See here, TLS bootstrapping.
Mm-hmm.
Done. So here it says done. Can we validate
Okay.
from the other side also? So here, get
You
notes.
should see both.
Now it's not ready. Just wait for a few seconds. Policies, applying the policy takes some time, and sooner it will be ready. So watch. Ready. Okay, so my cluster is set up. Now what we'll understand about the certificate mechanism, how it's been done and all. So you also set it up, and then we'll get started. Okay.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to 100s of playlists and 1000s of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.